One of the most anticipated updates that players have been asking for is finally on the horizon. The new time to kill changes will be coming to Battlefield 1 in the next update, most likely with the other two remaining maps for Turning Tides. The time to kill within Battlefield 1 is significantly slower than in previous titles and subsequently makes gunfights last a lot longer than they should. This slow time to kill gives you the feeling akin to bullet sponge enemies, which is something that isn't really acceptable in a chaotic first-person shooter like Battlefield 1, where you could face up to multiple enemies at the same time. Many players have fallen back to previous titles where they feel that the gunplay is far superior to Battlefield 1. They're not entirely wrong, and DICE realized this. This new patch has been in the works for months on end, and I'm happy to say that it's finally upon us. This new time to kill patch reduces the time to kill across the board for the majority of weapons within Battlefield 1. This brand new change will effectively reduce the number of bullets to kill an enemy within certain ranges, adjust damage values and drop-offs, and much more. You will be able to find it significantly easier to drop your opponents and perform faster flanks without waiting ages to drop a single target. So what exactly changed? Let's find out. Starting with submachine guns, the average bullets to kill within close quarters has been reduced by 1. Previously, most SMGs will require 5 bullets to kill. Now it is 4, with the exception of the Automatico that remains untouched by this new patch. Instead of directly nerfing the weapon, all other SMGs are buffed to close the gap and make the Automatico less of an outlier within close quarters. This bullet reduction to kill also applies to the Hellriegel as well, which in my opinion isn't something that I'm really looking forward to. The Hellriegel was already a great weapon within Battlefield 1, and I would have liked to see it have the same treatment as the Automatico. Shotguns have no change to damage and retain the same values as before. However, all shotguns will now carry 12 pellets in total. The pellets are evenly distributed amongst their cone of fire into multiple different sectors. This brings much more consistency to shotguns in general. Previously, pellets were randomly spread out with every shot and would sometimes bunch up within a certain area. These bunched up pellets could kill enemies at extreme ranges or completely miss targets within CQB. This change eliminates this and keeps shotguns in close quarters. Onto the light machine guns, which, like the SMGs, have had their bullets to kill reduced by 1 at medium range. This change brings a much needed buff to weapons that had to potentially land several shots to kill at extreme ranges. LMGs also had their ADS times increased to make them a bit slower in CQB. DICE intends that you use your LMGs at medium range and not like the 100-round SMGs like the Parabellum. Spread increase per shot has been removed entirely for LMGs when they are on a bipod, and the reduction for horizontal recoil when bipoded has been reduced as well. This makes heavier LMGs with a high first shot multiplier benefit more from using a bipod. In turn, LMGs with a high fire rate and high horizontal recoil will receive less of a benefit. With that out the way, let's go over the medic rifles. The self-loading rifles had their damage fall-off ranges increased, so you'll be able to drop enemies with potentially 1 less bullet. Weapons like the RSC can now 2-shot kill until nearly 70 meters or so. Spread increase per shot on SLRs has been drastically reduced as well. This allows you to spam fire the medic rifles a bit without having to stop every once in a while to let the spread decrease, effectively making your shots more accurate. Finally, bolt action rifles. In short, they're exactly the same. So there you have it. This new time to kill makes Battlefield 1 feel much more consistent and snappier than it was before. This is a drastic improvement compared to the game now. Hopefully this change will entice players to return to Battlefield 1 and feel out the new meta. Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to BFNations to become part of the fastest growing unofficial community within Battlefield 1. We also have a Discord server as well, so make sure to check that out when you have the time. My channel will also be in the description below if you're interested, and as always, it's been Bloodhound, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.